Hallo, Katrin here with European Paper Crafts in the US. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have new products from Hardy Crafts for you. So let's get started. So I am starting off with the decoration card kits by Hardy Crafts. And they come in different varieties. And I'm going to show you how these work. I think they're just very clever and make beautiful cards. So in each card pack you have two identical sheets. They are A4, so it's a little bit off the 8.5 by 11 that we have here in the US. 210 grams, so that's a pretty heavy cardstock. And in each pack you get two of these sheets and they're identical. And the way they work is you have the background, which you can, and you need to, so these are solid sheets. You would cut them, but since these are basically straight lines, it shouldn't be too hard. So you can cut out this piece and then fold it in half and you have your card. And because it is cardstock, you can use it as your card blank. Now, if you do that, then you can make two cards from each pack. I cut into these papers and can make 4 cards or even more from each pack, but we'll show you in a second. So anyway, so you have the card blank, and then you have two different borders and matching the birds on the design. So here's this cute gingham border and then the birdie border, and then you have the topper. And here is the card topper, and then you have a couple of extra birds. Now this is identical, so you can cut that out if you want to fussy cut it and layer it on top of this embellishment, and you have the immediate 3D look. And then you have a second bird here, and then all kinds of flowers if you would like to cut those out. So this is how these sheets work. And now let's see what is there. Now here we have the hummingbird, and I show that to you in a second because I made cards with it. This one here, and I don't know the names of the birds, but you can see how pretty the artwork is. And also the colors are very vibrant. Something different to make a quick card. And check these out. How gorgeous. So for any bird lover, these would make beautiful cards. Now here we have doves, of course. Those would make a great wedding card, and the colors are soft, so beautiful in the heart here, this border. How gorgeous is that? This might be my favorite because I love the owls in the night sky. Very pretty. Love the owls with the stars and the moon. Just imagine this card. And then there's the owl border, the topper, and you have a few to fuzzy cut if you like to do that. Very, very pretty. Birds and blossoms. Yeah, I love the idea that you have in one sheet everything you need to make a card. And that's what I have done right here with the hummingbird pack. And this is my first card. Now again, I have cut into this cardstock. I did not fold it and make a card. I just used a white card blank from Michaels. And then I added this background. Here is a piece of the gingham border from this pack. And then of course here is my hummingbird. The only thing I added here is this background piece. Is just a piece of scrap paper in purple that kind of gives my topper a nice background. And then I cut out the extra birds and layered them as well as the flowers to have this 3D look. And then I added, as I always do, my stickles. Now the Just For You, those are stickers that are new in my store. And they come in silver. Now there are two different fonts. The first one is a larger font, and it also has some hearts that you can use. And then there is the Just For You in a smaller font and some flowers. It also comes in gold, same thing, and it's hard to see because there is a glare here. So there is the larger and the smaller font, Just For You. And then I also have it in black, but only in the small font. I couldn't find it in a bigger font. So you have several Just For You. And I do like Just For You because that basically works for any card. So this is my first card. Now the second card I made with the very same paper and another bird from that. So I still have one full sheet that I haven't cut in yet. So for this card, you can see how this also works with our easy 3D toppers. The colors are of course vibrant and gorgeous. And what I have done here is I used the background, a little bit that was left of the border. And then this beautiful teacup came from our Vintage Rose easy 3D toppers that I shared with you last week when we made these vintage inspired cards. But you can see that with this pack, it's not just vintage inspired, you can also make you know, a different color family. So here is this beautiful China teacup. Again, I made this a Mother's Day card, and the only thing I added here is this doily that I well, actually two doilies. This is a punch, and then this doily I have a die. And isn't this a beautiful card? I just love these colors. And while I was working on Mother's Day cards, I also made a couple of Mother's Day cards with this year's spring collection from the Easy 3D Toppers. And here, this is the spring flowers. And yes, there are a couple of Easter eggs in here, but there are also a basket and a vase with flowers, and this is what I have used here. So the vase is right up here that I have used. And then just a few pretty papers from my stash, a glitter paper in the background, and then a butterfly from our butterfly sticker sheets that I have shared with you, and I will link it below. And then of course here is this beautiful 3D topper on the card. And currently, as you can probably tell, I like the layered look, so I put a little sticker here beneath and a little bit of this fabric just to give it a little bit more interest. But of course the star is always the card topper that makes this card. And the borders of course are also stickers that you can find in my shop. I'll link it below. These are border stickers and they're glittery, very pretty. And then my last card for today, again a Mother's Day card. I made this cute little envelope from, I have this little die that cuts out these envelopes, and just put another Happy Mother's Day in there. And here we have the umbrellas with flowers. And this is also a pack by Easy 3D Toppers. And look how beautiful those umbrellas are. And since there are so many different colors, you can make a card in pink and blue and green. You will always find the right topper. And they are lightly glittered, and they come, there's always 3 steps. So let's just check out one in case you have not seen these before. But let's take this first one here. So when you open up the bag, you will find 3 pieces in here. And there are cardstock, so not flimsy. So here is our base piece, and the cutout is also immaculate. There's just no white edge or anything, so oops, I'm sorry. It's very good quality. And then here is our second step. Let's see, that goes like this. And then this is our third step. And if you then put foam pads in between, you have this type of look that kind of comes off your card. I hope you like these spring cards. If so, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and also share this video with your family and friends. I would really appreciate it. You can also follow me on social media. We have a Facebook group, and I would be so happy to add you to our crafty family. So thank you so much for spending time with me today. Please stay or get well, and happy spring crafting. I'll catch you next time. Bye.